As part of my weekly review, I try to spend a little time clearing my head and capturing those random thoughts that I may not have had a chance to write down previously. Some weeks that's 3 to 5 things. Some days it seems like it never stops. One idea just follows the next. When I'm done, I've got a pretty long list. Sometimes I'm wondering if I'm capturing too much. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Today we deal with the question of how many of those little crazy ideas are worth writing down. Before that, a reminder that I teach how to incorporate GTD with Evernote in my online course, Getting Things Done with Evernote. Learn how to use GTD effectively. Find out more at daveedwardsmedia.com and just click on courses. Okay, so can you over capture? And what if you do? I discussed that recently with David Allen, the author of Getting Things Done.
Anything that's got your attention that still you're not yet appropriately engaged with, and that's a pregnant statement, appropriately engaged with, meaning that's a cool idea. I might want to put in a book I'll write. Great. What do you do with those? Because the muse is fickle. She'll come in and out fast. So, oh, I guess I should capture that. Okay. And it could be all the way to anything that's got your attention. Called here's a problem, here's a situation, here's an opportunity, here's a challenge that's on my mind right now. And those are the things that people are trying to manage in their office, i.e. their head, which, as you know by now, is a crappy office, right? And so what happens is you lose control by putting stuff in there because that place is out of control relative to remembering, reminding, and managing the relationships between the commitments you have.
Mm-hmm.
It did not evolve to do that. Your brain did not evolve to do that. So that's why people feel out of control, simply because they've got so much stuff that they have not externalized to take a look at more consciously and make good clarification and organization decisions about what those things mean for them, and then how to manage those commitments. And that, automatically creates a sense of lack of control. And by the way, I use control, as you know, and not in like control the weather, control your kids, control your boss, good luck. I'm talking about control like having your car under control, or your desk under control, or your kitchen under control, or your brain under control, which means I've got enough sense of stability that I can focus on what I want to focus on without feeling like I'm being pulled, 20 ways from Sunday.
When I capture, I don't filter anything out. I don't care how much I write down. I don't write down the things that are part of my, regular daily routine. I mean, I don't write down check email because, well, that is part of my daily routine. And anything that's date oriented, well, that goes on my calendar, not on my to-do list. And once it's all out of my head, I get to the processing step. I then decide if an item goes on my task list, my someday maybe list, or maybe into reference. Some stuff I just throw out because, well, upon further review, like David says, that original idea wasn't as important as I originally thought. That toss out idea isn't in the GTD book, but it's what David Allen told me that he does. And if it works for the GTD guru, well, that's good enough for me. I'm Dave Edwards. Do you recognize this person? What about this guy? Or her? Do they remind you of someone that you work with? Not everyone is easy to work with or manage. I've researched the best techniques for managing the most difficult workers and compared notes with top human resource specialists. I put it all into my online course, How to Manage Difficult People, and I've added a complete section on how to manage remote workers. Find out more at daveedwardsmedia.com and click on courses.